Alright, so officially going to start this match now, round 3 of Whip versus RadicaL. RadicaL starting up in waste recycling, 3 skulks immediately pushing down, 2 breaking off to go to the right side of the map, 1 going to shoot gravity immediately. ISO and Master G there, going to meet up with Total. He's going to try and do what he can. Mine's being researched immediately as Modib pushes. They're going to come up from behind, going to jump Marines from behind, maybe. ISO's been tagged with a Parasite. Modib's just waiting. Total's trying to see what he can do. Parasite from behind. Modib's just waiting, seeing what he can get done. Over in repairs and trash ejection. Here comes the push. Sins makes the jump. Tries to make a jump. Gets pushed off immediately. Total jumps in. Modib goes in 1. There's Sky Ice. He goes in. Takes down ISO. Master G now alone in there. Takes down Sky Ice. Marines have held Docking Bay. Over in repairs, X-Ray Cat builds the RT as a sys chain is pushed out over in oxygenation and into pipeworks. Hopefully going to grab those natural RTs. 2 more skulks pushing down out into gravity. Master G's now waiting. Now Master G waiting to defend. Total is trying to do what he can, doing a few parasites. Sin's now there. Over in electrical core, however, Skogs and Verslayer building up the power, building the RT. X-Ray Cat taking down the scope over in repairs. Over in gravity, Master G and ISO taking down Sins. Now a Gorge Tunnel up in Organ Donation with a Clog and a few, probably an RT. They're going to grab that RT as well. There's a Whip, some PvE going down. Verslayer building the RT. Some pressure up by X-Ray Cat and Coolant. Going to cut that sys chain, try and kill as much, buy as much time to these Marines as possible. The pressure starting really early at 1 minute 50 seconds. There's the reestablishment of the sys chain. The RT being dropped in gravity as ISO builds that quite quickly. The Gorge Tunnel is up in Organ Donation, so it does take Season 4. I'm sorry about that, guys. My screen, I'm looking at it. I have a super tiny little screen to show me because I don't want OBS to take up my entire massive screen. There's no reason for it. Looks like a 1, but it's not. Total getting pushed out of gravity. ISO chasing him off. Master D coming in for the backup. Over in Organ Donation, Modib trying to push out Skogs and Verslayer, getting a few parasites off of Skogs. Some repair RT biting. Gravity is being built. The OBS has been completed. There's a scan to tell these Marines what's going down in Organ Donation. Phase Tech is being worked on right now, so you're going to see some early phase gates from these Marines. And I think, depending on how this goes, early phase gates are a little bit risky. They're a good tactic if you can hold the gates, but if you can't hold the gates, then it's money wasted. So phase gate's almost done. The phase gate's almost being done. Oh, the phase gates are done. Sorry, I keep looking over at chat and getting distracted. I'm sorry. Some pushing over up to X as ISO and Master G doing what they can. Phase tech has been completed. I'm assuming that the Marines are going to put the phase gate up into oxygenation, try and cut the system in half, prevent these aliens from having any sort of hold on their own base. Master G doing all this damage. Getting taken down by Sins, though. Solid defense from the aliens. A phase gate being dropped, nowhere in particular just yet. Over in gravity, Sins is going to start fighting that RT. I'd like to see some RTs being bitten all over the map. X-Ray Cat takes down an egg. He's going to try and do some egg locking, try and get these aliens to respond, buy these Marines some time as a giant push comes over an electrical core. Leo now a Gorge, Sky Ice and Modib going to jump both of those and then take down the electrical RT. That is the res biting I was talking about. Over in gravity, Sins 1v1 ISO. There have been mines put down, very aggressive mines. I'm not going to pay attention. Alright. Total trying to take down X-Ray Cat and doing what he can. X-Ray Cat just pressuring up in oxygenation, cutting the system as much as possible, trying to prevent any form of alien. I don't know why Total's not jumping in. You could totally go up on him, but I guess he doesn't want to risk it. He's waiting for backup. However, that is going to be a problem as ISO and Master G come up on him from behind. Weapons 1 has been started. Here come the upgrades. No phase gates have been dropped as of yet. Modib now the first lurk on the field that I have seen. This 3-man push. ISO goes down. Master G and X-Ray Cat are getting meted. X-Ray Cat's going to back off as he tries to kill more Sys. But I'm trying to buy these aliens. I'm trying to buy these Marines as much time as possible. He gets taken down by Sins quite quickly, in fact. over in Gravity, Modib is going to come down, start rebiting that RT. Electrical core has gone down. I wouldn't be surprised if I see a Skull cruise down into repairs. In fact, I think that's exactly what they should be doing. Now, ISO, the only one, going to try and pick up a little bit of pot shot, try and pick up a little bit of poke damage on Mode. But Sins might go for the jump. There's the jump. ISO getting a few bites off, but ISO getting bitten a few times rather, but he gets taken. He takes down Sins. Wow, I cannot think IR words. How do sentences work? I don't know. A hive drop, maybe soon. Yep, there's the Pipeworks hive drop. The Gorge is there. He's going to quickly build that. They do not want a repeat of the last round where the Marines found that hive while it was still being built, which did not provide any healing to the aliens trying to defend it. They actually got it up, and they ended up, defending it all over the place. Repairs goes down. There's the first phase gate. The first phase gate will be here in Skylights. There it is. They're going to try and pressure Organ Donation. Modib is going to come out of that vent and see that. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a mine in there to prevent that. Sky Ice sees that as well. The aliens are probably going to converge on this at any point now. The aliens are probably going to converge on this at any point now to prevent the Marine mobility all over the map, but Marines have no res right now. They're sitting on 2 res nodes. Modib going in for a few bites. Wow, Sky Ice sit down. X-Ray Cat with spikes on mine going off, doing some poke damage to these aliens. Some more flight. Modib and Skyas now have taken out Skylights. Going to work on this gate, do as much damage as they can, but nobody other than the spawners are around the gate. One spur has been completed. X-Ray Cat comes out of the gate, gets bitten a few times. Those lurks are going to get out of there. They probably could have actually killed him, but they do not want to risk losing a lurk this early in the game. ISO, however, over in Oxygenation. Sky sees this, going to come out of the gate, going to go immediately for ISO, going to fight a few bites off, takes him out. Pipeworks has been built, which means the syschain is going to be reestablished any time now. That is now fixed. There it is. Modib is trying to do what he can. Sins is there waiting. He needs to get out of there. Modib needs to get out of there. Going against 3 Marines is not smart. He needs the piece out of there unless he gets killed. Sins is just waiting. He might go good. Yep, he's going to jump Skogs. Picks him up from behind. Levsteel now in, in the vent. He's going to set up a Hydra, it looks like, and he's going to be annoying Vent Gorge for the win. Going to poke at that RT. Sins is going to take out X-Ray Cat. ISO is there to defend, but this entire alien team is in there. They do not want to let this phase gate stand. 3 spurs have been completed on the alien side. This phase gate might go down. This is exactly what's going to happen. Over on the right side of the map, an RT Mega, these Marines are just cruising out of this. This is a grinder gate at this point. There goes the gate. Over in Baywing, Master G has taken down the RT. I wouldn't be surprised if you see the aliens sys down in electrical core, which I think is what Levsteel is getting ready to do. Sys down there and take that RT. The two lurks now slowly following, trying to see what's going over in Baywing, checking it out, make sure there's no phase gate drop. Do not want to mess with that. Marines down to 1 res node at this point. The first fade on the field. RadicaL doing an excellent job of biting res all over the map. In terms of res bitten, 5-1 at 7 at 8 minutes. Not perfect 1-1, but Marines are being kept down to 1 res node. Team resources 202 to 274. Aliens have picked up their res game consistently from the last few games, knowing that pressure wins games. Immediately trying to fix that. Do not want to end up. Sins, oh my god, Sins dies going down this hallway over in supply lines, trying to get away from these 2 Marines. That is not good. That was the first fade. That is bad. Total is the other fade. He just stay alive for as long as possible. Marines are sitting on weapons 1. These 2 lurks trying to defend gravity. We're working on the power, trying to prevent as much Marine expansion as possible. Skyas needs to get out of there. He's got no help. Modib is going to try and go for ISO. He does kill him. Going to finish off that power over an electrical core. X-Ray Cat and Skogs trying to push in. There are whips, and there's nothing else. There's only whips and a gorge. Sins is going to work on the power, try and kill it as fast as possible. The second hive has been finished. So the Marine Commander is going to try and pump out as much biomass, which gives the aliens more health and more armor overall as quickly as possible. He has the reason, he has the res, and he has the time. There's no reason he shouldn't be doing it. He's sitting on 6 res nodes total. In terms of map control, there you go. There's your map control. Electrical core, Baywing, Waste Recycling, Oxygenation, Organ, and Pipeworks. All the aliens right now. All 3 hives have been taken by the aliens. They've only dropped 2 over in supply lines. Modib trying to go down this hallway. This hallway is a death trap for any alien, especially with shotguns. They haven't been finished, but they are coming. 2 shells have been finished. The Crag hive was upgraded. That was the Pipeworks hive. That's been finished. First Slayer trying to build this RT, but getting just rolled over by these by this alien team. That RT is going to go down at 9.5 minutes, almost 10 minutes into the game. Marines being kept down to 2 res nodes, 3 res nodes at best. They do not want to let this this pressure continue. ISO and Master G pushing up into the pub and into supply lines, trying to go for electrical core. They do not want to let a third high drop anytime soon. Stupid. There. Fixed. A giant alien push now coming down out of docking bay. In the docking bay, they're going to push on the chair. It looks like they're going to go for the power. Screw the obs, go right for the power. I don't know why you picked that. There's the beacon. I think that was more of a defensive beacon. They were trying to trigger a beacon just to get these Marines out of play. They wanted them out of position, just start harassing the res, which is exactly what they do. They're going to go right to repair, kill that RT. Nobody over in supply lines to bite an RT, but they did their job. They broke up enough time. They bought themselves enough time to kill the they killed enough. They bought that beacon bought them enough time. I'm just gonna hold on. There. Now I won't look at it. Fantastic. 3 shells have been completed on the alien side. Lurk upgrades have been completed. Gorge upgrades are going. Biomass is going. They're sitting at 5 biomass right now. Looking at 6. Master G. There's the beacon. Still trying to work in the power. Looks like aliens just want to end this as quickly as possible. Sins and Lev go down immediately, but that power is down to 23%. Again, trying to get these aliens, trying to get these Marines out of position. They're only sitting on weapons 1, armor 0. Working on armor 1 right now. Aliens have 2 hives. They have the res for a 3rd hive drop. Gorge upgrades completed. Shotguns have been started on the Marine side. If you look at the map, the aliens are doing a great job. They'll swing in the docking bay, bite the power, force a beacon, go back out, pick up repairs, pick up supply lines, kill that res, keep these Marines down to 2 res nodes. This might be over quick the way this is going. Sky Ice and RadicaL this fade, even though they did take down 1 fade, they're doing an excellent job of keeping the map control down. Up in electrical core, Skogs creepily, sneakily pushing his way in electrical core. That Hydra though obviously is gonna go down. Marines, aliens know that there's got to be somebody there. Skulk upgrade started. Onus upgrade started over in main base. No Dib has taken out 1 Skulk. There's Sky Ice to back him up. They're trying to work on this IP, trying to kill that ISO. All these spawners trying to defend. They do have Umbra. This might be over quickly, depending on how this goes. Sky Ice and Motive going back in. Sins is there for the backup. Burst Slayer is the only one who can actually defend against this, other than the spawners. The Calm is still in the chair. Mines are going down all over the place. Sins back on the power. Screw that. There's the GG from Whipped. Wow, that was fast. 12 and almost a half minutes, 12 and a quarter minutes, and the alien pressure was real. Those defensive beacons, those triggering of the beacons were excellent tactics on the alien side. Trigger a beacon, push it out, get him back to base, then go back out and start harassing res. You know, keep him down to 1 res node, keep him down